Hey guys, my name is David with Media Unlocked, and I haven't put out a video in a while, and I thought I would today. So what I decided to do is show you guys everything that I have in my camera bag. So I literally took everything out of my bag, threw it on this table, and decided to dissect every piece I got. So first we can start over here. Batteries. Always want extra batteries. I have 6 batteries altogether. I have 4 here, 2 battery chargers, and then 2 here in my battery grip. I shoot with the Canon 550D, or as better known, the Canon T2i. This thing shoots high definition video. It does 60 frames per second, and it really is a really nice camera. It shoots 18 megapixel pictures. So absolutely love the camera. Wouldn't mind getting a 5D Mark II down the line, but for a crop censored camera, this is the way to go. I have a nice 28 to 135 IS ultrasonic lens. This thing is it's pretty nice. I use it a fair amount. It's probably my second most used lens that I have. Next, I have a 10 to 22 EFS ultrasonic lens as well. It is a 3.5 to 5.6, and I use this a lot for video as well. I do a lot of real estate work, shooting houses and stuff. So it says it's 10 to 22, but on a crop censored camera, technically speaking, that is a 16 to 35. But it still distorts the picture and gives you that kind of almost wraparound, kind of curved picture look. And it is amazing for real estate. That's one of the reasons I picked it up, is because I do a lot of real estate, and it really, you can get way more depth and show way more of a room with this lens. So I use this lens quite a bit, and it's great for videography due to the fact that it's wide angle. Next, I have a Tamron. I think this is a 19 to 35, to tell you the truth. I don't even remember what this is. This is a 19 to 35, 3.5 to 4.5. And this is actually a decent little lens. You can pick them up for like 100, I think 50 bucks, maybe 200 bucks on Amazon. And for a non-Canon brand lens, it's not that bad. And I like that 19 to 35, and I use it mostly for photography. I don't use it so much for the video. So every once in a while I use it for video, but it takes decent pictures. And then of course you got your kit lens, which is an 1855 IS 3.5 to 5.6, and I used it back in the day, but this one, since I bought the Canon T2i 550D, I don't think this lens has ever been used. It just came out of the plastic probably maybe like a month ago, and I just threw it in the bag. You never know when you need a backup lens for something. So of course we got the 550D Canon T2i, amazing camera. It's definitely probably the best crop sensor camera that Canon's put out, in my opinion, except for the 7D and the 60D. Or yeah, 7D and 60D. Both of those are a little bit better. So for a crop sensor camera, this thing's great. Of course, I'd love to get the 5D Mark II, but it's a little out of my price range right now. Of course, you gotta have your camera strap. When I'm shooting video, I take the camera strap off, because if you're shooting audio, and usually I'm not shooting audio with this, I'll do off-camera audio. But if you are shooting audio, make sure you don't have anything, because the audio picks up everything, and I mean everything. All right, next, when I do shoot audio on camera, I have a Rode shotgun mic. They're like 150 bucks on eBay. It's amazing, and I pay like $5 extra bucks when I get this windscreen that goes on top of it. So this is a really good mic. It has a built-in shock mount, so it doesn't if it gets moved around really very fast, it doesn't it can catch itself, and you don't get that extra sound. So this thing, amazing shotgun mic for the price. Of course, you need SD card reader. My Mac has one in it, so I just keep it. You never know. Next, I use a low pro bag. The All-Weather Trekker 2, I believe, is what I have, which I keep. That's right here. This thing's an amazing bag. It's kind of big, but it can all-weather, and it's amazing. It has a built-in like raincoat that goes over top of everything if it happens to rain. And you have waist straps, which I have, which I don't really use, so I just have it snapped around back. So I just use just a backpack thing. But anyways, great bag. If you guys are looking for a good camera bag, check out Low Pro. They have really good stuff. But yeah, so the nice thing about this is where I keep all my SD cards in this little case. I have a couple 16 gigs, 8 gigs, 4 gigs. But If you're on a shoot, you can stick this right to your, if you're wearing a belt, just stick it right on your belt, so when your card runs up, you're in the middle of a shoot, change out your card real quick, you don't have to put it in your pocket or anything like that. It's right there on your side. And also, I keep it up on my shoulder strap, so if I'm shooting and I've got the camera, you know, I've got the backpack still on, and I'm shooting, I have it sitting right there on the shoulder strap. There's a piece for it, so I'm able to just unzip it and pull out another card if I need to. So, low pro, excellent quality stuff. I have the Gary Fong fuse, plastic fuser. This thing is quite nice. I use it a lot when I do anything in the clubs. It really spreads out the light, and you get, I think, a much nicer quality photo off of with this Gary Fong plastic fuser. Of course, I've got 3 Canon Speedlight 430s EX, and I have a 430 EX2, which I don't think the 430 EX2 is, I think, like an extra $50, and I'm not so sure it's worth the extra 50. You know what, I'm gonna say it is. I like it. One really nice thing is you can the lock on this. It actually has a lock instead of the where you're screwing on and off. That's so annoying. The hot shoe, it's got a nice little lock, and then you push the button and it unlocks. And it's a really nice flash. But the 430s, the basic 430s, I think they were on you 220 used off of like Amazon or something. These guys, they do the job. So I've got 3 of those, and of course you got 3 flashes. So we'll jump right into my Cowboy Studio transmitters and receivers. Now, you can't afford pocket widgets. Pocket widgets, I think a set of pocket widgets is going to run close to $400, and then maybe $200 or $250 per receiver after that. So I'm looking at close to $1,000 for these 3 flashes. So I really can't afford that. So I picked up these Cowboy Studios. These things work really well. The problem is that from time to time, if they get used a lot, they will go bad, probably over a 6-month period. Now I think this one is a newer one I have. These 3 right here, I've probably had close to a year now. So far these have been really good, and they haven't had any problems with them. But I've gone through probably, I've had 8 altogether. I've got 4 left out of the 8. So about 4 of them over the last 6 months have gone bad. So they do go bad, and that's kind of a crappy thing. But one of these is like $20, so it's really cheap. Like this whole set is under $100. So in the long run, it's probably cheaper to get the Pocket Wizards, but in the short run, the Cowboy Studio transmitters and receivers for your flash are quite amazing. I also carry a little wireless plunger here, so if you want to take pictures and you need your camera to be really still on the tripod, you don't want to use your hand, but you've got settings and everything set up, this thing's great. It will autofocus for you right before it takes the picture with this. They're maybe this is the Canon version. You can pick them up on Amazon for like $20, I think. $20 or $30, definitely worth the money. Lens cleaning cloth. Always have a lens cleaning cloth in your bag. I use them constantly. Every time I pull the lens out and put it on my body, if I've got time, I'm cleaning the lens, even if there's a speck of dust. I don't know what it is. I'm anal about that. I always use lens cleaning cloth. Other things. I use rechargeable batteries, as you guys can see. Energizers, get 4-pack with the charger at Walmart for like $15. I have, I think, 16 of these batteries, and they are amazing. I absolutely love them. Of course, I picked up a battery charger or battery checker, so just in case I don't know if my battery's charged or not, I go on and use this, and this will check to tell me if the battery's charged. So that's a way to keep up with your batteries. I know a lot of people don't like it because they never know if their battery's charged, and they don't want to get into the shoot and then the batteries aren't charged. So, you know, I always keep my batteries charged way in advance. And then I double check them right before, like the night before I go to do a shoot, just to make sure they're still charged. Flashlight, I don't know really what you ever need a flashlight for, but every once in a while you never can hurt to have a flashlight. So I got a little mag light, and this thing's been quite nice. Receipt book and pin. Of course, you know, I do a lot of receipts for my clients, so I just do it right there at the job, so I keep a receipt book with me. Business cards. Always good to have an extra set of business cards. I have a business card holder, but I'm always running out, and I usually always have my camera bag with me, so I can just yank a couple business cards out of there, throw it back in my business card holder. It's awesome. Something else I picked up at Ritz camera. I've never used it, but I don't do a lot of shooting during rain. But this supposedly these are rain covers for your camera. Mainly, it's just like a plastic bag. You just put it in there, and supposedly you can use it like 2 or 3 times. I've never opened these up, never had to shoot in the rain. But if you ever have to, these are like $5 at Ritz camera, and I think it comes with like it comes with two rain covers for your camera for $5. That's a pretty good deal. I keep this because, as I said, I shoot a lot of video. So if I want to have a light and the shotgun mic connect to my camera at the same time, I've only got one hot shoe. So this connects to the tripod piece on the bottom, and now you have an extra hot shoe, an extra 2 hot shoes if you need to use them. And I picked this up at Best Buy for like $15. Definitely worth every penny of the $15. What else? Gray card. If you ever need a white balance, and you need a gray card white balance, I don't know. I just keep it with me. I hardly ever use it, but you never know. Then I also have this piece, which I picked up off eBay, and I think I've used it like 2 or 3 times. And what it is, it sticks on the bottom of your camera. So this would go right on the bottom, and mainly what it is a hand strap. So, and then the strap would connect up here, and you got a hand strap. So it's a little extra security if you need it. You're freehanding a shot, but you want a little extra security. This is the way to go. They're like $2 or $3 off eBay, I think. Pretty cheap. I buy a lot of my equipment off eBay, by the way, because it is definitely the cheapest way to go on a lot of equipment. Just make sure you're not getting crap. And then, of course, last but not least, reflectors. I definitely keep a reflector. Instead of using my laptop compartment in my bag, I throw a reflector in there because, well, when you're doing shoots outside, reflector is the only way to go. So that is what I have in my camera bag, and my name is David again. This is Media Unlocked, and I will see you guys next time. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook. The links are down below.